I don't know about you, but have you ever had the case of the F-its? Because I know that I have.
Oh, yeah.
And it's fun sometimes. But what happens is we won't be able to stop eating, and then we look like this. We look like this. We just cannot stop putting it down. And then it becomes a problem because then that goes to the next day and then the next day, and then we can't stop. And then the part in your brain, the nucleus accumbens, right there, which is responsible for addiction, is actually triggered by food, by sugar and by high-fat foods. And then you become excited in that part of your brain, and then your brain's like, oh, I need the Doritos, I need the cookies, and it goes and looks for more. And then so what will happen is once that overcomes you, you're going to look like this. When you get stressed out, this is gonna be how you deal with stress. It's gonna be just shoving food right down your throat. So it's like really a 1, 2, 3 combo. You have this escalation of commitment bias, the way that you see yourself interacting with your environment. You start to say, oh, maybe it's better if I just keep making this negative decision. Your brain takes you over. And then once that happens, if you get stressed out, that part of the brain will take over. Your prefrontal cortex, which is the decision-making part of the brain, will go down, and you're going to have a hard time making better decisions. So what does that mean for you? It means mitigating your stress. It means being aware of this bias so that when you do start to go deep and you're binging and you're eating too much, you realize that this escalation of commitment bias is something that's taking you down. But also remember that the escalation of commitment bias can be used in your favor. You can use it to really get your motion going and actually just start the path, right? And that's what we do here by building habits routinely with the habit roll call. We're checking in and we're having people build up slowly, and you're actually rewiring your brain and sort of rewiring the way your brain interprets the addiction areas. The neurons that are firing there are going to change the way they fire, and you're no longer going to be as provoked by that addiction part of your brain, and you're going to have a better control over yourself, which is ultimately what we all want here when it comes to food and eating. At least that's what I would assume. Okay, we're going to move on over into our habit roll call.
The world famous habit roll call.
Alrighty, we're going into the habit roll call. We're going to go into yesterday's post, checking in on everybody and seeing what we're doing. If you're here with this morning, please holler at me and let me know. Say hi and hello to us, and we will give you the shout out of the day. All right, so we're going over to this check-ins. We're starting off with Iggy. 20 lift squeezed in today. Didn't want to do it as I felt rushed, but I felt much better and I did my deads and push-ups. So I know you're on your 20. Congratulations to you, Graham, for making it through your 20. Both Mike, you're on day 20 as well. So it looks like both of you guys are right about to get your white belt, your stick-to-it white belts. So congratulations to both of you. That's coming up tomorrow, pending you make it. So loving to see that. Mike, day 20 of meditation and day 5 of the magical trifecta. Killing it. Samantha, all rings are closed again. I also weighed myself and found out I lost 6 pounds. Samantha, 1, 2. Double down for you, Miss Samantha. And you know what? You deserve a round of applause. Losing 6 pounds, incredible. Baron eating was a 9 out of 10. He got his 15 squats in, weighing in at 200 pounds. Weights dropping again. Absolutely love it. Great job, Baron.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. Just loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Brian Warren, 40 swings and 40 rows. See you later today. Thank you, Brian, for checking in. They are killing it. We put them through a hard metabolic workout yesterday. They were panting and sweating. We talked about diet a lot, so we're really happy that they're on the move. If you think you will benefit from checking in with us in this habit roll call, make sure you're saying hi and checking in. We're sweetening the pot here next month in August, as you can see. Do your habit, check in, win prizes, and get the $50 Amazon gift card giveaway by coming in. All you have to do is check in with us each day to say you did your habit and how you built upon it, and then be consecutively effective in showing up. And the most that you show up, or the most a person shows up within the month, that person will win the $50 gift card. And if they do not, or if there's a tie, there will be a random drawing unless one of them, just to me, really seems like they deserve it more than the other. And it'll be I guess, a little bit more of a subjective decision. But for the most part, we're hoping that it's just one person that it comes down to, or we could just use a raffle process. Let me know. Come into the group. Whoops. That way at sticktoitsquad.com or facebook.com/groups/sticktoitsquad to join us and to compete for your chance to win the $50 gift card. There are not a lot of people to compete against, so you really have a good chance of winning this $50 gift card in August. Come on in and join us and stick to it.
You gotta stick to it to get to it.
I'm Trainer Steve. This has been another Stick to It Momentum Morning. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Wednesday morning. I hope that you take some time in your day to slow down, check in with yourself, and make sure that you're having some fun, because ultimately, though you want to make sure everybody else is taken care of,
Your happiness comes first.
and so to do that, just like the airplane analogy, you got to put the mask on yourself first. And it's really unfortunate because there are a lot of people out there, especially parents, a lot of parents out there who aren't taking care of themselves, and they have children. And those children rely on you as a parent to be healthy. And when you're not healthy as a parent, it's very difficult to be healthy for your children. So keep that in mind as well. Even if you don't have kids, if you have family, if you have people around you, it's the same thing. You know, being a good person comes from being healthy on the inside, and you're only going to get that way by being consistent towards doing healthy things. Okay? So everybody, get out there, have some freaking fun. You know that work is play. I don't even have to freaking play the thing on the... I'll play it anyway. Work is play.
Work is play.
All right, everybody. Stick to it to get to it. I'm Trainer Steve. This has been another Momentum Morning. I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to check in with your habits.